makes a phone call for a really long and complex truck sale.
Call.
Another smooth call from Phillips.
Yeah. Phillips with his trap laying in wait.
Nick Slewinski sees a 9 of spades pair the board.
Well, that might save Nick some money. If he'd hit trips, straight or a flush, he might be pushing.
Nick first to act.
I'm all in.
I call.
Wow, Nick pushed. Phillips with the insta-call.
And Nick with a tournament-ending misread. I guess he thought he could push Phillips off a marginal hand.
Phillips doesn't know where he stands just yet. Now he does. Dennis Phillips knocks off Nick Slewinski in 13th place.
Boy, Dennis Phillips continues to get the right cards and push the right buttons.
Nick, you did awesome. Are you serious?
Nick's family and friends celebrate this 23-year-old's phenomenal run here in the main event.
Nick Slewinski played solid poker to get here. One misstep, and it's over.
Dennis Phillips is the oldest player remaining, and he's short on tournament experience, but he's got a lot of chips and a real love for the game and should not be underestimated.
I was raised on a farm, started driving trucks when my feet would reach the pedals. Now I'm a commercial account manager for Broadway Truck Centers in St. Louis. We sell commercial trucks to everybody from contractors, roofers, whoever. I like my job, and I love playing poker. I've played cards all my life. I'm the grandpa at the dang table. Got my tail kicked a few times trying to learn the game, but I really grew to love it. I've already had the owner of the company call me, wishing me well. Everybody's making reservations for November. My battery's going dead on the doggone phone. It keeps ringing so much. I keep telling them, no, not yet. But, you know, hopefully I'll make a final table here. We'll see.
He started to play bridge at age 9, then got into blackjack, and began to play tournament hold'em 4 years ago.
All right, let's take a look at the E-Trade financial chip count to see how the final 12 stack up. Phillips now in 5th place with just over $13 million. David Chino Ream in 3rd place. Suharto, Klodnicki, and Kim are the short stacks. Joe Bishop, one of the few amateurs left, is in 6th place. He's watching at table 2 as Chino Ream and Ivan Demidov joust. Chino re-raised pre-flop with pocket 10s. Demidov has pocket 9s.
One of the strongest plays in No Limit is to re-raise a late position raiser if you are in the blind. That's what Chino has done.
I'm all in.
And Demidov will push with his 9 million chips.
And that re-raise tells Chino Ream Demidov has a big hand. The question is how big. And I swear, Lon, we have spent half this main event watching Chino make tough decisions like this.
I'm pretty convinced you have a big hand right now. I know you're not going to go all in with nothing. I have a big pair. I don't know what to do. I call.
Chino makes the call.
Good call.
He puts Demidov at risk with 18 million chips up for grabs.
Chino Ream makes the right read, the right call, and Ivan Demidov on the edge of elimination.
Chino with a big following of fellow pros.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Demidov in trouble and at risk. Now the flop. 10-8-6, all hearts. Chino hit a set. He loves it and he hates it.
Interesting flow.
Yeah, it's hard to flop top set and be disappointed, but Chino knows Demidov now has a ton of outs. Straight draw, flush draw, heck, a straight flush draw.
Turn card is a 4 of hearts. Demidov takes the lead with a flush, and now it's Chino looking for outs.
Well, Demidov comes back in off the ledge. He's good for now.
Hit the board!
If the board pairs, Demidov is done. If the board doesn't pair, Demidov is chip leader.
River card is a 5. And Demidov will steal that huge pot from Chino Ream.
Flash. Serega.
Boy, Chino up and down and up and down. Chino Ream lost more than half his chip stack there.
Nice hand.
I'm sorry, man.
That's okay. It's poker. Nice hand.
Chino had a great shot to score a huge knockout, but the nod went to the Russian.
That's my first bad beat of the tournament.
Hey, you know, it's all right. I gave a couple too. It's okay. Nice hand.
Time for a more subdued Chino Ream to regroup. This Poker Fact brought to you by FullTiltPoker.net. In World Series history, 8 foreign-born players have won the main event. Luckily, the word champion translates so well. Back inside the Rio, 12 players remain in the hunt for that main event bracelet. Action underway at the featured table. 3 players in the pot after the flop, all with pairs. Elon Schwartz has pocket jacks. Dennis Phillips leads right now with pocket kings. Scott Montgomery flopped a pair of 9s, and action is on the Canadian pro.
Schwartz had raised to $500,000 pre-flop. Phillips and Montgomery in the small blind both called.
Scott checked.
1 million.
1 million. Elon bets 1 million.
By the way, Lon, you have finally convinced me during our many unfortunate hours together that pocket jacks are unplayable.
Thank you.
I mean, look here. Elon thinks he's in great shape with 3 undercards on the board, but he's beat.
Phillips with the 2 kings
Dennis makes the
with
call.
another easy, smooth call. And Montgomery comes along with top pair.
Well, Montgomery is now going to be punished for playing the Queen 9 suited out of the small blind.
So all 3 sticking around to build this pot. Turn card is an ace. Nobody's got an ace, so Phillips' kings are still best. Montgomery checks again.
How can the prettiest card in the deck be such a scary card? And it is.
They all check it.
God, look at that ace of spades.
River card, 8 of hearts. Phillips with his kings earns the check mark. Montgomery checks again. Schwartz checks. Now Phillips, he did not check. And he bets 1.2 million. About a quarter of the pot. Montgomery not going away, makes the call.
Well, Montgomery's going to figure if nobody's got an ace, I've got a winner. And Schwartz now would get 6-1 on a call here.
Pocket jacks makes the call. Dennis turns over his kings right away. Montgomery mucks. Elon gives it up. And Phillips takes another big pot.
In a previous life, I think this trucking manager was a card shark. Everything he does works.
And Dennis Phillips again has the chip lead.
Nice hand.
I thought it was played well. You got to love this game.
You got to love being Dennis Phillips right now. Over to table 2, where Chino Ream is still a bit numb after losing over 9 million chips to Ivan Demidov just a short bit ago. Action on Joe Bishop with ace-queen. Bishop will raise it to $725,000. Over to another amateur, Darus Suharto with pocket kings.
Well, the 2 senior citizens of table 2 might square off here. Bishop is 35, Suharto 39.
Suharto has picked up a big hand in the big blind and a re-raise.
Call.
Bishop calls for $1 million more.
Well, again, we see the blind re-raising a late position raiser. Fascinating stuff, Lon, if I knew what I was talking about.
Suharto way ahead of the ace-queen of Joe Bishop. Now the flop is 6-5 queen. Bishop paired his queen, but they're second best to Suharto's kings.
Now things are going to get very interesting.
Suharto first to act.
Joe Bishop already on edge. He lives on the edge.
$2.5 million from Suharto.
Suharto bets 2/3 the size of the pot.
Well, that's going to be the biggest misstep of the tournament. Let's play for this. I'm all in.
It's this. All in.
This would put Suharto all in, and once again, Bishop acts very quickly when he likes his hand a lot.
Hope to God he doesn't call.
Maybe he doesn't like his hand as much as I think.
I couldn't fold. This is a big hand for me.
It looks easy to call here with pocket kings. Trust me, for all your chips, it's not.
It's queen.
Is there a queen on that board?
It's queen on the board.